10. Warning signs of a vitamin B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient that your body needs for processes like DNA synthesis, energy production, and central nervous system function. Even though the vitamin is found in many foods, B12 insufficiency and deficiency are relatively common. This is often due to limited dietary intake, malabsorption, certain medical conditions, or the use of B12 depleting medications. In fact, studies suggest that up to 1/3 of people over the age of 65 in the world are deficient in the vitamin B12. Because the ability to absorb B12 from food declines with age, deficiency is more common in older adults. Still, that doesn't mean children and younger adults, including those who are pregnant and breastfeeding, can't develop B12 deficiency. Unfortunately, B12 deficiency is often overlooked and misdiagnosed. Oftentimes, this is due to inadequate laboratory testing or because the symptoms are not specific to vitamin B12 deficiency alone. If you suspect you might have a B12 deficiency, it's important to visit a healthcare professional to discuss your symptoms and undergo appropriate testing. There are few health dangers of having a vitamin B12 deficiency, and that is exactly what we are going to talk about in this video. 1. Fatigue. If you're low or deficient in vitamin B12, you'll likely feel fatigued. Your body cells need B12 to function properly. As such, having inadequate B12 levels can decrease normal red blood cell production, which can impair oxygen delivery. Specifically, a deficiency in B12 or folate can cause megaloblastic anemia. This condition leads to the formation of large, abnormal, and immature red blood cells and impaired DNA synthesis. When your body doesn't have enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen to tissues, you'll likely feel weak and tired. It's important to know that you can develop fatigue and other symptoms related to B12 deficiency, even when your B12 levels are considered within range or only borderline low. 2. Pale skin. The skin of those who are deficient in vitamin B12 tends to have a pale or slightly jaundiced appearance. This sign is also due to the role that vitamin B12 plays in the production of red blood cells. Like the condition called iron deficiency anemia related to B12 deficiency may make your skin pale due to a lack of fully matured, healthy red blood cells in the body. In otherwise, the lack of red blood cells in circulation causes the pigmentation of your skin to become pale in color. The color is caused by high levels of bilirubin, a waste product created when your body breaks down red blood cells. 3. Blurred vision. Lack of vitamin B12 can lead to damage within the nervous system. This includes the optic nerve, which is a bundle of more than 1 million nerve fibers that transmit sensory information for vision to occur. When this transmission is affected, it can result in optic neuropathy, which explains why those who are lacking vitamins B12 may be experiencing blurred or disturbed vision. While losing clear vision can be alarming, taking vitamin B12 supplement has been shown to reverse this unwanted symptom. Please inquire with your physician to provide you information on the risks, benefits, and recommended dosages. 4. Pain and inflammation of the mouth and tongue. Glossitis is a medical term that refers to an inflamed, red, and painful tongue. It can be caused by a B12 deficiency. In people with this deficiency, glossitis can appear alongside stomatitis, which is characterized by sores and inflammation in the mouth. Even though glossitis and stomatitis are common in people with B12 deficiency-related anemia, they can also occur without anemia and can be a sign of an early B12 deficiency. That being said, glossitis can also be caused by deficiencies in other nutrients like folate, riboflavin, B2, and niacin, B3. 5. Depressive symptoms. B12 is essential to the proper functioning of your central nervous system, and a deficiency in this nutrient can impact your mental health. Specifically, B12 deficiency is associated with a greater risk of developing depression. Having low levels of B12 can cause elevated levels of a sulfur-containing amino acid called homocysteine. In turn, this may contribute to the development of depression by increasing oxidative stress, DNA damage, and cell death in the body and interrupt the signals that travel to and from the brain. In addition to depressive symptoms, low or deficient B12 levels may lead to other mental conditions, including psychosis, mood swings, and emotional instability. 6. Headaches. B12 insufficiency and deficiency can lead to neurological side effects, including headaches. In fact, headaches are amongst the most commonly reported symptoms related to B12 deficiency in both adults and kids. Some studies have shown that people who frequently experience certain types of headaches are more likely to have low B12 levels. The study also found that those with the highest B12 levels were 80% less likely to have migraines compared with participants with the lowest B12 levels. Research continues to investigate if treatment with B12 may improve migraine headache symptoms in some people. 7. Paresthesia in hands and feet. Paresthesia is a medical term that refers to a burning or pins and needles sensation in certain areas of the body, like the hands and feet. Vitamin B12 plays an important role in the production of myelin, which is a fatty substance that surrounds the nerves to provide both insulation and protection. Many adults and kids who have B12 deficiency report experiencing paresthesia. Unfortunately, this symptom of B12 deficiency overlaps with symptoms related to diabetic neuropathy, nerve damage caused by high blood sugar that can cause pain and numbness in the extremities. People with diabetes taking metformin are at a higher risk of developing B12 deficiency because this medication can reduce vitamin B12 absorption in the body. So, a B12 deficiency could be misdiagnosed as peripheral neuropathy in people with diabetes. As a result, many experts recommend that people taking metformin regularly get screened for vitamin B12 deficiency. 8. Gastrointestinal issues. A B12 deficiency may also cause diarrhea, nausea, constipation, bloating, gas, and other gastrointestinal symptoms. These issues can affect both adults and children. Keep in mind, though, that many of these symptoms are nonspecific and could be caused by other factors. For example, food intolerances, medications, and infections could all lead to diarrhea. 9. Muscle cramps and muscle weakness. B12 deficiency negatively impacts motor and sensory nerve function, which can cause muscle cramps and weakness. 10. Impaired coordination. Ataxia, or impaired balance and coordination, is a neurological symptom that can be caused by B12 deficiency. As such, a person with B12 deficiency may have difficulty walking and balancing. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms mentioned in this video, it's important to visit a healthcare professional to undergo appropriate testing and get the right treatment. If your healthcare professional thinks you may be low in B12, they'll order appropriate blood tests to assess your B12 levels. Treatment of B12 deficiency typically includes oral supplements or injections. Additionally, if low dietary intake is the cause, increasing your intake of B12-rich foods like fish, cheese, beef liver, crabs, chicken, clams, eggs, and red meat is a good idea. If you follow a vegan or vegetarian diet, enjoying B12 fortified foods like nutritional yeast, mushrooms, fortified cereals, fruits and vegetables like red pepper, carrots, strawberry, and taking a B12 supplement can help you maintain optimal levels. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. See you in another video.